What's up, guys? So welcome back to another video. This one is going to be about tires. So I've had them for about almost, I think, a year and a half, but my 37.5-inch 20 Nitto Ridge Grapplers, they've been super quiet, great, no issues. But tomorrow morning I'm going for new tires, so y'all are just gonna have to wait to see which tires those are. But before I actually do that, I want to take measurements, like a before and after, compare the tire sizes, like what they post online, and then just measure out the differences. So once I get these new tires, I'll make measurements as well. So let's start with the rear. All right, so this is the rear passenger. 35 3/4 for the tire, 46 3/4. And let's go front passenger. 35.5, I would say. 45.5. 35.5 for the tire, 45 1/4. Last one, rear driver's side. Tires 35.5 up to the wheel well, 46 3/4. So the rear's sitting very, very level. I'm actually surprised. So there you have it. I'm gonna go ahead and take some photos off to the side and then post them later in the video. We'll see what the difference looks like. All right, so I'm just gonna do a quick walk around.
Perfect.
All right, guys, so there you go. Real quick before we get into the new tires getting installed tomorrow morning, I do want to say that I may be interested in selling my truck. All the upgrades are down below. 2019 F250 Platinum with the diesel. Obviously, my subscribers, you'll know the specs of it, but I'm definitely interested in selling it. I went up to a dealership, 2 dealerships so far, because we all know what's going on with the market, the new vehicles. But I was very curious to see what a dealership would pay out. Usually they just take some if you're trading in, but in current situations, they're buying trucks outright. So I went to a couple. I had one offer me 77, the other one was 79. I'm not sure if I have an interested subscriber out there, but this truck could be yours. If you can beat those amounts, I think I would be happy with that. Definitely has a lot of upgrades. I might end up keeping the traction bars though, but if the price is right, everything's always for sale. All right, guys, so we'll go ahead and travel to the tire shop tomorrow and see how this truck looks differently. All right, guys, so I'm back. Tires are now mounted. You see them in the background. I'll go ahead and do a showcase, go 360, show you around the truck, kind of differentiate my 37 by 12.5 by 20s with LT 295 by 65 R20 tires. They are the Nitto Terra Grappler ATG2s. I'm gonna go ahead and show you, as well as mention the new dimensions, the new measurements per wheel, and I'm actually gonna have to do a chalk test right here after this video. All right, so rear left. So now we're at a 34-inch tire height by 46-inch tall up to the wheel well. Front driver is gonna be a 33 3/8. And the wheel well measurement is going to be 44 inches, 44 5/8. Not too bad, honestly. I thought it would kind of be a little too small, but that's why I went 25 by 65 R20 instead of a 35 by 12.5, because I know those tires are slightly shorter. All right, so front right, 33 3/4 for the tire height, 44 7/8 wheel well height. 34-inch tire height with a 46-inch wheel well height. So the rear tires period are 34 both and 46. So the rear is absolutely sitting flat, centered, perfect. Let me go ahead and give you a little more side viewage. Check it out. So this is with a 4-inch BDS. I know my subscribers should know that already, but if you're new to this channel, It has a 4-inch BDS radius arm lift with a platinum package. So these 295s, they serve their purpose well. So not as wide of a tire, but honestly, it does not take away from the stance of the truck with how high it is and the size of the tire. So honestly, I'm really happy with this downgrade, really. So guys, the reason why I actually did this was because within the last year, I've clocked about 25,000 miles, and I still have some time to add to that mileage calculator. But I'll probably be pushing about 26,000 miles. That's a lot of miles. I daily drive this thing. This is my Honda Civic. This is my minivan. And so something a little more miles per gallon friendly would suit my needs. So that's why I actually downgraded to a 295/65 R20. The tires just is not out of proportion with the size of the truck. So yeah, I know it'll be tough for you to see it in the video, but just take my word for it. So on the way back from actually getting these tires mounted on the highway, I was running about 60 to 80. I already saw a significant increase in miles per gallon compared to my 37 by 12.5 inch tires. So that was why I actually downgraded fuel economy to see how much better fuel economy I could get, because I'm only going to start driving more next year. I also wanted to see what fuel economy I can get with this setup before I actually go full throttle on looking for a 2022 or ordering one. So this was like kind of first step. I wanted to see what this one could pull off of with this setup, to see if it was actually worth getting a 2022, not only for the interior and that 12-inch screen, but we're talking the 10-speed automatic transmission, the better fuel economy. So we'll see in later videos the actual outcome of the increased miles per gallon I'll get on this truck. But that'll be it for this video. Hope y'all enjoyed it. If you have any questions, comments, let me know down below. If you're interested in downgrading, upgrading tires. This is my third tire that I've had in this truck. So I've kind of seen a few different spectrums. But until next time, see y'all.